Welcome to Becoming Saiyans.
A Dragon Ball rewatch podcast.
And we're back. I'm Truman.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is Becoming Saiyans, a Dragon Ball rewatch podcast. On today's episode, we watched a movie. Movie number 3 called Dragon Ball: Mystical Adventure. This film originally premiered on July 9th at the 1988 Toei Cartoon Festival, along with a bunch of other movies that I don't know really, and the Kamen Rider Black series premiered at that one too, which I've actually heard of. So, yeah. Jumping down to some trivia for this, because there's no differences from the manga. It's completely made up. The trivia is, while this movie is only an adaptation of events from the series, the Funimation dub refers to Chiatsu as the Emperor, and Tao as a general, positions they only hold in this movie's story. Apparently in the show, in some of the dubs, they tell them on both of these. So,
Nice.
The different type of music package starts here, and they were recorded on June 22nd, 1988. They start feeding this into the show with some of the new musical cues and stuff they had here. In the Harmony Gold dub, the ending scene is altered and voices are added, just like the Funimation dub of a Funimation version of Dragon Ball GT episode 64, in which the end of DB is treated as a flashback, and also Dragon Ball Dunetsu is played as an instrumental. Lieutenant Blue's sexuality is never brought up in the movie. Additionally, this version of Blue's behaves antagonistically, but never behaves antagonistically, and due to his loyalty to Mifan, that he could be considered a good guy,
Yeah.
That's all the trivia we have, Jesse. So, previously on Dragon Ball. Did you guys watch the last 4 arcs of the show with us? Well, good luck keeping up, because they change a whole bunch of stuff in this. Showing you the role of Commander Red will be now played by Emperor Chiatsu. The role of the guards for the Red Ribbon Army will all be replaced with Tien, Major Metallotron, and Blue gets to keep his spot. And also General Tao takes over the role of the last soldier, as he was. It's the final boss of the Red Ribbon Saga. Master Shin takes over the role of Commander Black in this show, if you're trying to keep it 1-to-1 ish with what happened. And that's basically it, because it's just a retelling, but in a crazy way that was really fun to watch. And that's what you missed on Dragon Ball. Jesse, go for it.
This was a whirlwind of 45 minutes, but it was a whirlwind of 45 minutes that we both agreed was really fun.
And no disrespect to the second movie, full disrespect to the first movie. This is the best movie they've released so far.
Yeah.
Going into it, I was even talking about this at work today with my coworkers, being like, I don't know, the movies are always kind of whatever. Like, the second one was pretty good, yeah. But the first one was literally just a 1-to-1 recap. This one is a not 1-to-1 recap, but still does a really good job of retelling the story.
Just being as honest as possible. This is definitely the first movie I'm like, you know what? You don't have to watch it. Like, all these movies, you don't have to watch. But let me just be honest with you. You're more than likely going to have fun watching this one, and it's only 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Just take 45 minutes out of your day and put this on. You can rent it. I mean, how much did you rent it for?
$2.99.
Yeah, you rented it for $3.
Yeah.
The $3 rental to pick up a bag of popcorn and watch it.
It's
so
really
funny.
It was really fun.
There was multiple times we laughed.
Yeah.
Had a couple different jokes.
Just to break it down to you, what they covered in this, because I didn't do a very good job recapping, because it's just hard to recap this, because it's such. They are doing a condensation of all of the Red Ribbon stuff, the first tournament, but it's also the second tournament, and the way Tao dies is all crammed into this.
Yeah.
But it's also like Frankenstein together and put mismatched pieces and weird. It's like a drunk history episode of what happened over the last few arcs.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Yeah.
And so then, I remember Chiatsu. He was there. Yeah. And,
I don't know how many of our audience know Drunk History.
But
it's, if you know that show, you'll completely understand what we're talking about when we say that.
So the first part of the movie, let's just jump straight to the beginning. We have a crossover. Is my first thing. The whole movie's a crossover, but my first note was crossover.
The first characters we hear and see are
the first character we hear is a voice actor. It sounds like Chris Sabat.
It's a narrator.
It sounds like Chris Sabat, who is the voice actor of a major character in Dragon Ball Z, and also All Might from My Hero.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's the first person we get. But first, like, characters that we see.
Yeah.
After his, like, intro narration and all this stuff is my shoe in Pilaf. And they're like, oh, we're gonna get the Dragon Balls, we're gonna win. And then you just immediately hit with Shin.
Yeah,
Master Shin shows up.
Mercenary Tal and TN all walk into the room.
No, I don't even know if they walk. They're sitting there. I think.
No, they walk in the room.
They walk in? Okay.
Yeah, you see them walk in. And then Shin's like, thank you guys for fixing that for us. And they're like, oh, well, maybe we could charge you some more money. And it's like, oh, well, how about you die?
It's like, how about you die?
Yeah, we'll just steal it from you.
And that's the last you see of those three.
Yeah.
But now the last you see of the Shin and all that.
Yeah. So then we jump to the intro song where it's the Dragon Ball intro theme, the main theme of the show.
And we're watching a very quick recap
of the training
of the training before the first tournament.
Yeah, because we are building the first tournament is the main set piece for this movie.
Though it does kind of mix in the second tournament stuff.
Yeah, well, the only reason why it mixes the second tournament is that Tien and Chiaotzu and Shin are there.
Yeah.
They don't even... Tien doesn't even fight in the tournament, but he's there. So, like, it really is just the first tournament with an extra bad guy.
With extra steps.
With a pinch of Mercenary Tao. Yeah. And weird set dressing. But yeah, the whole intro of the movie, the intro song is just playing over top of the training where Roshi's like, oh wow, you guys did it. Let's go to the martial arts tournament.
Like the intro song stops when Krillin and Goku both successfully move the rock from the first training. Yeah. And Roshi's like, I'm gonna take you to the World Martial Arts Championships.
Yeah.
Not tournament, because this is Universe 2 as we established for the movies.
The DB2.
Yeah, DB2.
And this movie still could take place in that universe.
We have not broken movie canon yet.
Yeah.
We have obviously broken like show canon from the first movie. But the new canon set up from that movie hasn't been broken yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be at some point, but not yet.
But this brings up what is obviously the worst part. There's not really a bad part outside of this that we can point to. Goku, they got a new voice actor again for Goku. It seems like they're just
I feel like it's a very unanimous decision on us of worst part of the movie by far is just because it's not that like, oh, it's new. It's just it's really
weak.
bad.
It's weak. It sounds like a horse, somebody's horse.
Yeah.
Like their throat is just sore. They can't talk. At multiple points when they're supposed to be yelling, they're whispering. It sounds like they're whispering.
It is one of those things where like no shade to whoever did the voice work.
I'm sure they did the best they could.
We didn't look it up, but it's like you don't have a good Goku voice.
Yeah.
No offense. It's fine. You know what? I can't do good voices on certain characters.
Every movie so far has had a bad Goku voice. You're just in line. Like, we've never once been like, hey, Goku voice is good.
I guess for like English dubs, movies are where you kind of like test the waters.
Yeah, you're just like,
do we want to change or should we? It feels like whoever originally voices Goku, like their contract is up.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, let's try a new one. Oh man, we got to meet those demands because this voice isn't good either. Yeah. It's kind of what it feels like. It's like every time they dub a movie, it's like, man, I really don't want to pay for the contract for this character. Maybe we can find someone else who's cheaper. Nope.
I see it more as like it explicitly says in the contract, I won't do any of your stupid movies.
That's even.
And then they're like, well, I guess like my babysitter down the road, like, come on in. I'm Goku. Oh, nope. That was another bad one.
My son's friend said he'd do it for $500 and a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And he said he has an okay Goku voice.
Yeah, for a 8-year-old, sounds really good.
Bad. Yeah.
But yeah, not again. Obviously, they did the best they could, but like it is obviously the worst part, and it sticks out like such a sore thumb in this movie.
And like, let's be thankful though. Like Goku, for a Dragon Ball movie, didn't have as many lines as you would expect.
Yeah, he's not really the main character of the movie. It feels like he's more just there.
The
like,
main character,
main character is probably
like,
Tao.
Like Tao and Shin are like the main characters.
Yeah,
which is funny because they're also like the main bad guys.
Yeah, and like obviously Goku's the hero, but he takes like a third place seat in the movie.
It's like Goku exists just to like save the day.
Yeah.
Which I mean to be fair, like you could make an argument that's what he does all the time. But really in this movie, it's really just like he just exists to win. And sometimes he talks to do that. Yeah.
But before we get too far, the alternate universe Blue works for the Emperor or the commander of the army, and it turns out you know who that is, guys.
Chiatsu.
It's Chiatsu. Because I sat there while we were watching the beginning part, and I'm like, okay, so we got Tien, Shin, and Tao. Where the heck is Chiatsu? Oh, don't worry, Chiatsu's coming.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. He's where you least expect him.
To be the emperor of the whole area or whatever. It's pretty fun. And then this is where I point out some things are multiversal constants. Like Blue getting tongue punched in the cranium.
By Tao.
That's a universal constant. Just going down a list of other universal constants. Tien turning against Shin is a universal constant. Forgot his name now. Yamcha being not good enough to win a tournament. Bora dying by a spear. And
dying by being impaled.
Tao just getting incinerated by a blast of his own accord.
Yeah, an explosion that he initiated.
Yeah. This movie, though, this is where I wrote my first note about. This movie is jam packed. Like, just selling you guys on this movie. This movie was fun.
It's like every time I went to like type something up,
something else happened.
I was like, I bet I missed something.
Yeah.
It's like it's just. There is not really any wasted... The only scene you could argue that is wasted, but isn't, because it's important for, like, Tien turning good at the very end of the movie, is, like, there's a scene, like, kind of 2/3 of the way through where...
It's, like, right before the tournament's supposed to start.
Yeah, where Chiatsu has, like, a nightmare, and Tien comes to save him, and they have, like, a heart-to-heart.
He does the telepathy to him.
Yeah, he does, like, a heart-to-heart or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that's the one thing where it's like it takes a little. It's like probably the like plot. Probably one of the only. Sorry, my brain's just not working.
Yeah.
It's the longest plot necessary scene in the movie.
Yeah. And it definitely is like the moment where it like slams on the brakes for like a millisecond.
Yeah, like it only takes maybe 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And that gives you an idea of how many scenes you're running through.
Yeah, it was constant. And like, because you got to think about it, they're cutting down like 70 episodes into like 42 minutes. Like, we've been complaining off and on for the past couple arcs. So like, man, there's a lot of filler in these episodes.
A lot of wasted time.
Well, don't worry, they didn't waste a single second of this movie. Yeah. It is flying. The moment where they give you a chance to breathe is also important for watching a movie because it gives you a minute to like catch your breath after 25 minutes of just hitting you over the face with thing after thing after thing.
Here's an important plot point. Here's another one. It's like,
And we also found out that this movie was released, and we got the pre-9/11 version off of Apple Movies.
Yeah,
because they had the 9/11 thing in there. Launch sneezes, and then she's like, "Suddenly, I have an urge to hijack this plane."
We get the hijack joke.
Yeah,
which is up there for my favorite part of this movie because that made us both bust up for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, because first of all, we weren't expecting the 9/11 thing. We read the note about it.
We weren't expecting the hijack joke.
Yeah,
but this movie because I saw it at the year. It was 2000 that the movie came out.
Yeah,
or
came over here. They're remastered or whatever. Yeah. Then we get to jump to Bora and Upa's here. Woo! And this is where we jumped over a little bit, but Bulma and them are going after Dragon Ball. Emperor's goons chase them off. Yeah. And then we go to Bora and Upa, and they have the Dragon Ball. And then we get to see that Bora's still OP as all get out. He's like nigh invincible to the bullets, and then throws a giant rock through.
There's a rock, crashes a helicopter, and they run off.
And this is where I literally wrote down like, I wrote down like the good save, and then Bora's loaded when they get to the restaurant, and he just pulls out like a gold nugget, and it's like, this will do, right? And they're like, oh boy, let me get you whatever you can. I love this movie. Was my next note because so Bora and Upa are like, well, we're on the run now. Let's go to the Emperor's place. Maybe we can like strike a deal with him or whatever, And I don't really understand why they're there, but that's kind of my thought process. Is just that they're like, maybe we can like strike a deal with the Emperor, like get him to leave us alone or whatever. Try to figure out what's going on. Anyways, they're hiding from the police. They sneak into the restaurant where Goku and friends are at. Tal breaks in, and Major Metallotron breaks in, which is cool. Whoa, Mega he's here too,
Major Metallotron, he's here.
And then Tal comes in after him. Goku's been wiping the floor with these people. Tal's about to kill Bora, and Roshi's like, wait.
Well, the funny part about this fight is like, it starts off in like Goku and friends, like it's Goku, Roshi, Launch, Krillin are the ones eating.
Yeah. Because
Bulma, Yamcha, Puar, and Oolong are like spying on figuring out where the Dragon Balls are.
And they're going to try to break in to steal the Dragon Balls.
So, but like for the first the first 30 seconds to a minute of this fight, Goku and them are not involved at all. Goku only gets involved when I think it's Major.
No, it's one of the just a regular.
Yeah, one of the goons, because Upa runs to hide under the table. Because Bora's like, Upa, make yourself scarce. Yeah. And Upa runs underneath Goku's table. And one of the goons walks over and
knocks Goku's food out of his hand.
Yeah, disturbs Goku while eating.
And then blames Goku and tries to punch him. And then Goku just knocks him across the room.
I literally wrote nobody disturbs Goku while he's eating.
Yeah. Goku hungry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry.
Yeah. But then the fight picks up. And Major Metallotron breaks in, and Goku basically hands it to him for most of the fight as well, like he did the first time. But we know that Major Metallotron's built of sturdier stuff, so he doesn't go down very easy. And then Tal breaks in and was about to kill Bora when Roshi's like, wait, he's a tournament contestant. You wouldn't want to kill him before the tournament. That wouldn't make the Emperor happy. And Tal is like, sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Like, he can't go anywhere. We know where he's at, and we're going to have police outside your hotel room. But, sure, we can wait a day, and we'll get these balls, And this is where I wrote down, I love this movie, and the only thing bringing this down is the Goku VA.
Yeah. Again, no offense to them, because they're obviously doing their best.
Yeah,
but
it is the one. It sticks out like a sore thumb. It's
it's arguably one of the worst movie Goku voices we've heard so far. I know we've only watched three movies.
Yeah,
but I would maybe it's recency bias because it's been a minute since we watched the other two, but this one's pretty nails on chalkboard. It's that bad.
And this is where we get the Tien Chiatsu scene, because this is right before the tournament.
Yeah.
Chiatsu has a nightmare. He telepathically yells at Tien, tells him to get there. Tien runs in.
Well, I don't think he telepathically.
Yeah, because it's telepathic, because he's been doing.
The guards run in with Tien, like they heard something.
Yeah, but
maybe they ran it out. I guess they could have ran after Tien because Tien was running that way.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think it was telepathically, because it sounds the same as when he telepathically talks to him later.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because later on, he is also like, "Wow, this fight's brutal," and it's the exact they cut out the sound and stuff.
Yeah,
the same way. So,
but I do love when he says the guards don't have to stay. It's just a nightmare. The guards just kind of it's like a really funny visual gag where they kind of bow awkwardly and backpedal out real quick.
All right, yes sir, we heard you.
And go around the door. I thought that was really funny.
Another constant that's throughout the multiverse is the Wolf Fang Fist.
Wolf Fang Fist. I wrote a funny thing here. He says Wolf Fang Fist and then proceeds to kick him, kick the dude and knock him out. I thought that was really funny.
Well, Wolf Fang Fist also goes through my feet.
Yeah, Wolf Fang Toes or whatever.
Yeah, but then Then I wrote, gosh dang it, Launch, because then while the tournament's going on, Bulma, Puar, Oolong, and Launch are sneaking into the Emperor's chambers to get the Dragon Balls, because everyone's distracted, and Oolong and Puar can transform. One of them's Chiatsu, one of them is Shin.
Puar is Chiatsu, Oolong is Shin.
Yeah.
they get stopped by like this like noble couple.
Yeah.
They're like talking to her, hey, how you doing? You got some friends? And Bulma's like, we're nuns. And they're like, oh, what sect of nuns are you? And Launch is like, I'm tired of this. We're nuns, all right. Like, get them in his
Give
face.
me your necklace. That's a
like,
good donation.
Like robs them while yelling at them, and then like they just move on. It's such a classic Launch moment because basically since she sneezed on the plane, she's been blonde Launch the entire time.
Yeah, and this is where we get like so Yamcha knocks out his first opponent, and then he has to fight Bora, and Roshi like laughs and jokes, and
Roshi screams, "Your fly is down!" and that gets Yamcha to stop.
And that gives Bora a chance to knock him out.
Yep.
All the other combatants are gone except for Goku and Krillin because they all are like, we can't fight with these guys, which is totally based. And then Tao jumps down. We find out he's the 7-time champion of this six-time champion, and so he beats up Bora and then throws him through like a steel or like a rock gargoyle statue.
It is a statue. I believe it did have metal.
Okay.
Where he threw him, but it was like a statue that had like a spear going down.
Yeah, and
he gets impaled by the spear because, of course, he does. It's Bora.
Universal constant. Bora has to get impaled by a spear.
By the hands of Tao.
Yeah.
At the hands of Tao.
Yeah. And then Goku jumps in to fight him, and Tao Dodon raise him into Korin's tower.
Well, before that, like we have like the classic, like Goku hits a Kamehameha wave.
It knocks all of his clothes off, like it did the first time.
Yeah. And then he responds with the Dodon ray.
It hits right on the Dragon Ball that's tucked inside Goku's outfit,
which allows him to survive. But it also shoots him like 300 miles to the east.
Yeah, and he smacks right into Korin's tower,
which is so funny.
Yeah, it's like what are the odds?
Like how else are we gonna get into Korin? It's just Dodon him.
But what are the odds that he's going to land on Korin's tower? Yeah. It's like a very thin piece.
Yeah, you're just smacked into the tower.
And he goes right into.
But he goes straight to the top.
Yeah,
and hits the fountain.
Yeah,
and it falls down.
Then Korin gives him a sensu bean, gives him some lessons about not fighting with anger, and then he's like, "Well, Tao's on the way now."
And Tao's on the way by doing the other constant that Tao does throughout the rest of
the double hit on the pillar, toss it, jump on it.
I said he's doing the pillar tech.
Yeah.
where he just throws the pillar and rides it.
Yeah, because Shin's like, we need to get a plane right now. And he's like, no time.
Just throws it.
And Shin is like almost like, what in the heck? I've never seen this before.
It's like, how have you never seen this?
This is his move.
The fact that he's done this now twice in different canon, like once in each canon, makes me believe that he does this all the time. How have you never seen him do this?
And in the movie universe, we find out that the Penguin Village is somewhere between the Emperor's Built and Korin's Tower. It's somewhere in the middle there is Penguin Village, because on the way there, Ariel sees him and is like, that guy is giving off some bad vibes. Just throws a rock at him. Throws a giant boulder. Meanwhile, like, Korin basically tells Goku the same thing. He's like, we're about to have an unwanted guest. And he's like, is it Tao? And he's like, yep. And so Goku calls in Flying Nimbus to go meet him halfway. And almost forgets the Dragon Ball, but goes back and gets it.
Yep. And
then they get into a fight, but now Goku's like 1,000,000 times stronger without any of the training, which is another note of like, what?
Yeah, like basically, the excuse is Korin told him like, stop fighting angry. You've got to fight with a clear mind. And Goku's like, you're right. And then Goku proceeds to beat the crap out of Tao.
Yeah, and so does Ariel and Gachimons. They also...
Yeah, Tao gets really mad at Ariel. So he tries to kill her with a Dodon ray.
And I cheered. I was like, yes, Tao! That's what I'm talking about!
She pops right back up and is like, he fights really dirty.
Yeah.
Or like really, really mean or aggressively or something.
And then the Gachimons tie him to a tree so Goku can paddleball him.
I noticed that. I literally wrote down, where is it? They tied Tao to something. This is before. But you can see him in the background while it flashes out.
Yeah,
he's the Gachimons tying.
Yeah, he's monologuing. They float behind him. You can see them moving. And then he flies at Goku and he's like, what? And then Goku just punches
him like a paddleboard.
Yeah. This movie rules.
This
I
movie's
can't.
so fun.
I don't know how much more I can tell you guys, but this movie rules.
I know it feels like we're speed running through this, but this is like take how fast we're talking and how fast we're going through this movie. That's how fast this movie is flashing before your eyes. It's like I guess if you get easily overwhelmed, maybe don't watch this movie because you will get overwhelmed with information.
Yeah. And so then, Tao tries to pull the same thing when he realizes he's overwhelmed.
Yeah.
He
Well,
says,
first of all, he shoots a Dodon at Goku, and Goku catches it.
like he did in the original.
And then like Tao's like, oh, I can't beat them. I have to escape. Oh, I'm so sorry. I plead. I surrender. You guys are too strong.
He rides off on his little like flying hover car.
He like summons a pink little hover car.
And he steals the Dragon Ball on the way out. So Goku and Ariel are like running after him, but then he shoots torpedoes at them.
Yeah,
and
like
then missiles, and they just immediately like knock it back into
Goku,
him. And it's
Goku
literally
kicks it, and I think Ariel
grab and redirects it.
like headbutts it or redirects it or something. They both redirected at Tao, and then he hits the same facial expression and he gets exploded.
Like the it's just the flames and everything takes over. And this is where I wrote, they hit all the notes just in a different order. Because then we cut back to the end of the brawl and the kerfuffle. Because while this is all going on, Roshi, Krillin, and Krillin are the only ones, really. They're fighting to try to...
keep everybody else safe.
Keep everybody safe. Trying to save Upa. But
Because the alarms ring because Bulma and them
get the Dragon Balls.
But they do it in a way that makes the alarms go off.
Yeah.
And so everyone's rushing around, and that's when Roshi and Krillin jump to like try to give a distraction so they get away.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. And Major Metallotron catches Upa, and they're holding him hostage.
And while he's captured Upa, Shin finds and tries to Dodon Bulma, who has the Dragon Balls. Well, Yamcha jumps in and saves and jumps through some railing and falls into like water pond pit chasm thing.
The moat in front of
the
Emperor's Palace.
Like when that happens, the Dragon Balls come out of Bulma's bag and go into like a chasm at the bottom of the water, which is important for the end of this movie.
Yeah, and at this point, even like the Emperor's men are kind of like, we can't get down there. It's too far down.
It's like the chasm is too narrow for any of our submarines. Like we can't get down there.
Yeah, it would take us a while to get there.
But that's all happening. And then, like, while that's happening, Goku then starts to take off into the distance, wishes Ariel goodbye and everything.
And then Ariel's dad shows up and is like, what the heck happened?
And he's like, oh, what the heck?
Hey, I'm here too.
Yeah, remember me?
Don't forget, I have Franklin Richards here, the most powerful in the universe.
Yeah. Thank God he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Tao brain might have exploded if he showed up and started beating him.
But then Shin makes the critical mistake. Right after that, he declares that Tien must kill Chiatsu. And Tien just can't bring himself to do it, and that brings his hero turn. He turns to the light. Shin's like, fine, whatever, I'll kill him myself.
Shin tells Metallotron to like basically kill Upa if anybody moves. So of course Tien moves and hits the tri-beam as
right into the Dodon.
Yeah. Shin's trying to launch a Dodon at Chiatsu.
And which kills, ?
Presumably, like, vaporizes Shin. Because we don't see any evidence of him ever existing after that.
Yeah.
But also, we only have, like, 2 minutes left of this movie.
Yeah, there's not enough time. No time.
So then Metallotron goes to, like, spike kill Upa. And here comes the headbutt of destiny from Goku off.
Straight through Major Metallotron. He stops and breaks down, and they're able to get Upa out. And Upa's like, well, my dad's dead.
And, like, a big part of the plot we forgot.
Oh, yeah. The major crux of the plot that we forgot.
Like, why the Dragon Ball started getting dragged is, like, Chiatsu lost his wife.
And the plot is that Shin and them stole his wife and hit her. We don't know that for a fact, but we find that out at this point. That they kidnapped his wife and was hiding her away from him.
So
they could use that as an excuse to get the Dragon Balls.
Convince him to get the Dragon Balls, because the Dragon Balls could wish his wife back.
But they're actually going to use the Dragon Balls to get rid of him or
to take over the Empire. But he gets his wife back. His wife's just a doll that like looks like him.
Yeah, Tien gives
like
him his wife.
A female doll version of himself.
Yeah, Chiatsu with long hair.
Yeah,
and Yeah, that's the movie.
Well,
Because then
not
we
yet.
cut to credits as Goku throws the last Dragon Ball down to the chasm, wishes for Shinron to come back, and then as the credits are rolling,
Wishes for Bora to come back.
wishes for Bor to come back, and so Upa is there to wish for his dad to come back. He wakes up. End of movie. Like that's it.
And the only other detail to mention is that the chasm looks like Shinron.
Yeah, the chasm looked exactly like Shinron, like a cave drawing version of Shinron.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's. I don't think we could cover it any better than that. I also don't think we could have covered it any faster than that, and I think the movie covered it faster than we still did.
Yeah.
Like, how long have we been going?
We've been going for about 30 minutes, and the movie's 45.
Yeah.
So, but we did our best to get it to you. And this, again, in case you can't tell, we're both hyped about this movie.
This movie is, impressively good. Because I came into it like, oh, we gotta watch the movie.
Yeah, that was me too. At work, like I said, at work today, I was telling them, I was like, I mean, I'm excited to be podcasting with Jesse again, because behind the scenes here, we haven't recorded anything in about almost 3 weeks now.
Yeah, we haven't recorded anything in about 2 weeks.
Because 2 weeks ago, you went to go watch a movie that was only at like a certain theater in Tulsa
And Joplin.
or in Joplin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the last weekend was New Orleans for me, so I wasn't around.
Last week it was New Orleans, and also I was moving into a new house.
Yeah, which congratulations to Jesse. He's got his own house now,
Yeah,
brand
own
new. But
it's
yeah,
kind of a sad reason why it was available for me.
yeah, but we're here.
It keeps it in the family.
Yeah.
It's a family property.
And so we just haven't had time to record because we always do it on Thursdays. So we both hadn't recorded in a while, and I was like, I'll send everybody at work. Yeah, I'm really excited to record. We haven't recorded in a couple weeks.
But also,
and then I was like, but it's a movie, so how good can it actually be, And then it turns out, oh no, this is actually a really good movie.
If we're tier listing this movie, I think it would be a while before it falls out of S.
Yeah, this is if we're ranking the movies, power ranking wise, I don't feel like I'm the only one thinking this. This is definitely number one right now.
This is number one right now.
It's
number one by Coach Mile.
Yeah, and there's a chasm. Speaking of chasms, between 1 and 2, and then there's a bigger chasm between 2 and 3. If you're looking at our
ironically, the reverse line of watching. So I guess if the pattern continues, every movie from here on out is going to get better.
Movie 4 is going to be freaking crazy.
Movie 4 is going to win Movie of the Year, Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't think any animated feature has ever won Best Picture.
No, I don't think that. But Jesse, what was your worst part of the movie?
It's Goku's voice.
It's Goku's voice.
Again, no shade. I'm sure they have done really good in other roles. They're just not a Goku.
They're not a Goku.
And honestly, if it saves some money on the English side, so be it. That's fine. I understand it.
Yeah.
Just, be glad that this movie didn't have as many Goku lines as the other movies did.
Yeah. Jumping into the best part then, what was your best part, Jesse?
Oh, man. Oh, there's so many good parts. I love, the heart-to-heart between Chiatsu and Tien. I love, Goku fighting Tao with Ariel, because I actually kind of enjoy Ariel. I know you hate her with a passion.
I was honestly that was going to be my best part. Surprisingly, the fight with Tao, Ariel, and Goku was probably my favorite part of this movie. As bad as I don't like Ariel in the show, she's completely harmless in this movie, and she's actually pretty fun.
It's the perfect amount of Ariel to not make you mad.
Yeah.
But no, I have to give it probably
to the launch joke.
The best joke in this movie.
That's why I was saying the Ariel one was mine, because I knew you were going to take the launch one.
It's the hijack joke.
Yeah, the hijack joke is probably the best.
Getting to watch it in its natural habitat is so funny.
It's so much better.
It's so much better than like Roshi having to go to the bathroom or whatever the other joke was.
Yeah. So Jesse, with that, we already talked about what the name of the next saga is. Do you remember?
Wasn't it the King Piccolo saga?
The King Piccolo saga.
Yeah.
And your two saga predictions were we're going to be fighting King Piccolo this saga, and King Piccolo wants the Dragon Balls, which I think seems pretty pretty par for the course for bad guys.
I went really safe. I did not take many risks.
You ready for what the episode names are?
Did I tell the episode predictions yet?
No, we didn't because we had the movie.
Right,
we didn't do it.
I could have sworn like I thought we like
We
got
almost
distracted.
did it, and then you were like, "Wait, but we got a movie." So.
That's right. Yeah, I caught us where we did it.
So Jesse, episode 102 is titled "Enter King Piccolo," and episode 103 is titled "Tambourine Attacks." So Jesse, what do you think is going to happen in these?
Well, I think we're gonna get introduced to King Piccolo. We're gonna see King Piccolo. I feel like that's not.
Low hanging fruit there.
Yeah.
King Piccolo appears in the King Piccolo saga. Who could have guessed? Well, what do you think is going to happen in the second episode, Jesse?
Tambourine attacks.
Yeah.
Do they fight like a bard?
They fight a bard? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know. That's where we're going.
All right.
Maybe Tambourine's like a person. You said there's like a new character we're meeting that's like in a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Maybe Tambourine's the new Funko Pop character.
I found out looking at the list of the episodes, he doesn't show up in these two blocks. He shows up in the next two.
Okay.
So,
Well, never
just
mind.
to give you a heads up.
Tambourine's not a new Funko Pop character.
No, it's the next two episodes is where we'll get the new Funko Pop.
Fair enough. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't fight King Piccolo in the first episode.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we couldn't. I mean, we could fight him in the first episode. It could just be like a start fight, where it's just the beginning of a fight. Like they end up having to break away before the fight gets too crazy. Like Goku's like, man, this guy's too strong, and I gotta go train or something like that.
Yeah. Or maybe it could also be one of those things where like you have to fight the different henchmen of King Piccolo, and Tambourine's one of those henchmen.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Tambourine is a henchman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, I guess all we got left to say is thank you guys for listening. You can reach out to us at becomingsaiyans@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Becoming Saiyans Pod. Also, would love to have you guys download, subscribe, rate, review, turn on that automatic download, and leave us a 5-star rating. It really helps us out here. And until next week, I've been Truman.
And I've been Jesse.
And the journey continues.
Bye.